How is it possible that a billion-dollar fashion brand with its fashion exhibited in the Museum of Modern Art, a brand that is associated with artists like Madonna, Rihanna or Drake, a brand that has twice as many followers than Levi's, is facing a competitor selling almost identical products in stores in Europe and around the world? Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Michael.plevan. I am a patent and trademark attorney based in Munich, Germany, and today we will take a close look into the ongoing trademark war between Supreme and its competitors. Supreme was founded in 1994 in New York City as a pure skate shop. Supreme has a total of only 11 brick-and-mortar stores located in LA, New York, London, Paris, and Japan. Supreme reinvented the fashion industry by releasing new items on a weekly basis and in a strictly limited amount. And Supreme is also famous for their top-tier fashion brand collaborations, also with artists and celebrities, and some of those collaborations even had been auctioned at Christie's. Recently, Supreme is facing an attack that is extremely dangerous to the whole identity of the brand. In a recent article about Supreme, even the International Trademark Association, INTA, misunderstood the case a little bit, initially at least. Obviously, Supreme has a severe trademark problem. Where do these problems come from? Well, Supreme is under attack. A company called Supreme Italia has emerged, which not only uses the Supreme logo for its fashion apparel, but seemingly tries to gain trademark supremacy for the logo. Or as Vice magazine puts it, Supreme Italia's strategy is unique. The brand is actually trying to replace the original. Now you could think, well, good luck replacing a billion-dollar value company, but Supreme Italia has actually had some remarkable success trying exactly this. To give you an idea about their approach, we can take a look at what happened in China in 2018. During the presentation of their latest phone, Samsung announced a huge collaboration called Samsung X Supreme, which showed the Supreme logo on stage in Beijing to the public. And it seems like Samsung was well aware of the fact that the company they were collaborating with had nothing to do with New York-based Supreme. China's digital marketing manager for Samsung posted on Weibo, "Our joint is the Supreme Italian brand, not Supreme America. Supreme America does not have sales and marketing authorization in China, while the Italian brand has obtained product sales and marketing authorization in Pacific Asia, except Japan." Not surprisingly, Samsung's move was not really well received by everyone, which ultimately forced Samsung to cancel the project in March 2019. But who is behind this attacking company, aka Supreme Italia? Supreme Italia seems to be distributed by a company called Trademark and maintains stores and online shops selling products having the well-known Supreme logo branding. Also, there seems to be at least one sister company called Supreme Spain, which is seemingly distributed by a company called LHM Sports. All of those companies seem to be linked to a British company called International Brand Firm Limited, short IBF. In any case, IBF owns the trademark rights for Supreme Italia and Supreme Spain. I will refer to all those companies as IBF. To give you an understanding of their business model, let's have a look at one of the retail stores in Spain.
No, they have everything, literally everything they'll sell in Supreme, they have it here.
Despite those similarities, IBF denies selling counterfeit products. In an interview with the NSS magazine, one of their directors made clear that from his standpoint, nothing is copied from Supreme New York, and that it all comes down to the justice system to decide who was the rightful owner of the Supreme logo brand. So let's take a look into exactly this. Late 2015, Chapter 4, representing Supreme New York, filed this red box logo in Italy for the classes 18, 25 and 35, which stand for consumer products, clothing and business services, just as a rough overview. About only 5 weeks later, IBF, aka Supreme Italia, filed this black Supreme logo also for the classes 18 and 25 in Italy. By the way, that black logo was used by Supreme New York well before 2015 in Europe. IBF also filed this black and yellow logo also for the classes 18, 25 and 35, this time in Spain. After that move, Supreme New York is finally waking up and tries to gain trademark protection all across Europe and filed this EU-wide trademark with the European Intellectual Property Office, short EUIPO. And this is important. Consider this. If this European-wide trademark of Supreme New York survives, it provides protection all over Europe. In this case, many items you just saw in this clip could potentially be seized. This is why it's all eyes on this trademark. And this is also why this trademark is currently under heavy attack, as I will explain. But first we need to make clear that in the EU, trademark rights are granted on a first-to-file basis, meaning the person who files a valid application first will become its rightful owner. Also, another principle is that a trademark is territorially limited. That means just because you have a national trademark in one country, this does not automatically give you global trademark protection. But an older national trademark can in fact destroy a younger European trademark. And this is exactly what IBF is doing. IBF is attacking the young EU-wide Supreme New York trademark using older national IBF trademarks as ammunition, so to say. This is called an opposition. It might seem a bit ironic, but IBF argues that the red logo is confusing the public. They're basically saying our trademark is original and the Supreme New York trademark is misleading. A bit far-fetched, isn't it? But again, from a trademark law perspective alone, this confusion argument is applicable as those IBF trademarks are in fact older as Supreme New York's EU trademark. As her defense, Supreme New York filed an invalidity proceeding against IBF for the Italian trademark and a cancellation action against IBF's Spanish trademark. It is now up to the Italian and Spanish trademark offices to decide if those two trademarks are valid or not. Until then, the opposition is suspended. But there was another attack. And this attack might be a bit complicated to understand. The second strike targeted the logo design in itself. So what happened? After the red box Supreme logo was successfully registered with the European office by Chapter 4, a Spanish company called Comercial Chapada filed a so-called third-party comment and requested that the office should reconsider the registration of the red Supreme logo due to a lack of distinctiveness. The argument claims that Supreme is just synonymous for outstanding or extraordinary and that a red rectangle was too generic for a trademark to be recognized as such. The EUIPO decided exactly so. They turned over the grant and indicated that the red box Supreme logo cannot be registered as a trademark. This decision was not final. Further, it only covered that the trademark did not have any inherent distinctiveness. But if inherent distinctiveness is denied, you might still be able to argue that your logo is distinctive because of the market recognition of your brand. This is called acquired distinctiveness. It is basically like saying, forget about the theoretical approach, I can prove that this logo actually works. The market already understands that this is a brand name. This road is rarely taken as the hurdles of proof are pretty high. But Supreme New York tried and had an independent firm conduct a so-called brand awareness survey in 4 countries only to prove market recognition in Europe, hence prove acquired distinctiveness of their EU-wide trademark. A total of 16,000 individuals, all between 16 and 25 years old, were randomly asked about streetwear fashion brands with the following results. In Ireland, Malta and Romania, respondents indicated Supreme as the most exclusive brand for skateboard streetwear, surpassing Vans, DC and Obey respectively. In the UK, Supreme came in second only to Vans. It is the most cited brand immediately after Vans and DC in all 4 countries. Those results were sent to the authorities. In addition, about 12,000 pages of proof had been filed during the proceeding in order to support the argument of acquired distinctiveness. And then the office decided on the basis of the evidence filed. When I read the decision for the first time, it was striking how visibly impressed the EUIPO was when confronted with those numbers. Overall, this was a very important win for Supreme New York. This means that from an absolute perspective, the red box Supreme logo meets all requirements of a EU-wide trademark. However, this war is far from over. It is still unclear if Chapter 4, representing the original Supreme, can fend off the Italian and Spanish trademarks filed by IBF. For Supreme New York, it would of course be great to get rid of those IBF trademarks because then the opposition was irrelevant. As soon as there's new information available, I will get back to you with another video. That being said, consider subscribing. If you have questions about this topic, or if you want me to explain more about an aspect of this video, leave me a comment below and I try to get back to you with an answer. This is not legal advice. This program is for entertainment purposes only. I might be wrong.